Essay on William Shakespeare in English. William Shakespeare was an English poet and playwright, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and the Bard of Avon. His surviving works, including a few collaborations, consist of about 38 plays, 154 sonnets, 2 long narrative poems, epics, and several other poems. His plays have been translated into every major living language and are performed more often than those of any other playwright. Shakespeare was born and raised in Stratford upon Avon. At the age of 18, he married Anne Hathaway, with whom he had 3 children. Between 1585 and 1592, he began a successful career in London as an actor, writer, and part owner of a playing company called the Lord Chamberlain Men, later known as the King's Men. He appears to have retired to Stanford around 1613, where he died 3 years later. Shakespeare produced most of his known work between 1589 and 1613. His early plays were mainly comedies and histories, genres he reached to the peak of sophistication and artistry by the end of the 16th century. He then wrote mainly tragedies until about 1680, including Hamlet, King Lear, Othello, and Macbeth, considered some of the finest works in the English language. And in his last phase, he wrote tragicomedies, also known as romances, and collaborated with other playwrights. Shakespeare was a respected poet and playwright on his day, but his reputation did not rise to its present heights until the 19th century. The Romantics, in particular, acclaimed Shakespeare's genius, and the Victorians worshipped Shakespeare with a reverence. In the 20th century, his work was repeatedly adopted and rediscovered by new movements in scholarship and performance. His plays remain highly popular today and are constantly studied, performed, and reinterpreted in diverse cultural and political contexts throughout the world. William Shakespeare died on 23 April 1616, according to his monument, and lies buried in the chancel of the Holy Trinity Church in Stratford upon Avon. While there is little known of her life, Anne Hathaway outlived her husband by 7 years, dying in 1623, and is buried beside him. It is not clear as to how or why Shakespeare died. Local tradition has it that Shakespeare became ill after a bout of hard drinking with his fellow playwrights Ben Jonson and Michael Drayton, possibly as a result from having caught a chill. But there is good cause to believe that Shakespeare was ill for some time prior to his death. His tombstone is inscribed with the following epitaph: "Good friend, for Jesus' sake forbear to dig the dust enclosed here. Blessed be the man that spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones." So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel.